Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. You can see on my page that I post videos every Monday and Thursday, and now and then I'll post some videos aside from those days. Those days are guaranteed to have a video posted on my channel. Today I'm going to go through, start a series of each stock site and how to tag and work on your clips on each site. Today we are going to be working with Adobe. So if you load clips up to Adobe, what's the process of going ahead and walking through and getting them online? I'll go through some nuances with Adobe, some little things that you may have missed or not know. So I hope that you find this useful. I'm gonna dive into that in just a second, and after that's over, I'll end the video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Anytime you use affiliate links to help us out is appreciated. And I hope you enjoy this little tutorial. Again, this is on if you load stock clips to Adobe. Most of the time, photo applies the same as well. So if you're loading stock media to Adobe, this is a little guide to help you, a visual guide to help you see how to do that on their site. I hope you find this useful. We'll dive right in right now. Hello and welcome to the interface of Adobe Stock when you upload video clips to Adobe. I'm going to walk you through some of the steps here so you can understand how the interface works. Most of this also applies to photos. So if you're submitting media to Adobe, this will be the tutorial for you. I have one clip uploaded here I'm going to walk you through. You can upload multiple clips, as you can select multiple clips, and you can upload for video a CSV file, which is all the metadata for your category, not for your category, for your title and your keywords, and I go over that in other videos how to do that. We're just going through this interface here today. If you want to watch your video again just to make sure you got the right models or releases, whatever you want to, just click on this this little circle with arrows in it. Just click on this and it will go ahead and play your video for you. And in case you wanted to, or you forgot something or wasn't sure about a clip, and you can just close that out right there. Now, one thing to know that when you have multiple files and you apply a CSV, if you go in to select multiple files, say 5 out of 10 that you submitted, and what happens is all the keywords from the CSV data and titles, they go away. So it's asking you to basically start over with those 5 clips. So I've actually wanted to do that when I've been applying releases, but unfortunately at this point you have to go through each file if you're doing it in batch like that from CSV data. Now, the first thing you want to do is click on categories, and sometimes it will fill this in for you, but me, I'm going to pick on people instead of hobbies that it had there. And then you're writing in English, it goes to the file type. You want to toggle this to, I'm going to close this, no and yes, and then of course I already know the model here, so I'm just going to select the model, and then I'll X that out, and that will pop up right here. Right below here, if you don't have the release uploaded into Adobe, just click on Create, and then you can attach a release here and name your release. And this is also a place where you can download model releases for adults and children and property releases. And of course they have create a new digital release with Adobe sign-in. So that's all right there below that if you need to add a release to your file. And you know, Adobe has guidelines about releases, so you need to make sure you follow those and always fill out your releases correctly. And on photos, a lot of times they have already filled in keywords that you can go through and edit, but next thing down below here is a title. So woman walking on tropical, woman walking on tropical beach. Now this is not a really strong title, and if I was doing CSV data, this would probably be longer. And on Adobe, they don't focus so much on the title here, they focus on the top 5 keywords. Okay, so when you're doing bulk editing, you want to make sure that your titles are all really good and that your keywords are based on importance from top to bottom. So how you want your clip to be searched for. And this is the secret sauce, so to speak, of putting in your keywords. So if I go in here, and you can just hit return. Success. And yeah, you can get, up to, 50 keywords, but this is a good amount here for this clip, and I'm comfortable with that. Down here, a lot of people miss this, okay? You'll see that this highlights, and you can delete your file right here, and the same goes for photos. You can also erase all your keywords. You can refresh the auto keywords and refresh the auto category. So don't miss this down here. Now once you have everything filled out on the video here, you've got your release, your people. Once everything is the way it should be for Adobe, they'll put a green, this will have a green check on it, green box with a white check. And here you can save your work. So if you, let's just say you forgot a release and you need to come back later and you don't want to lose all your keywords, at any point in time you can save your file right here. If you're done, you can go ahead and hit submit for approval right there and just hit submit again, and it's going to show up in the review section right here, and over here you can see some facts about what files you have in review. And so this is the end of my tutorial. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, and we will see you in the next video.